Hello, everybody, and welcome to the webinar. I'm Brian Rooney, and I am thrilled and honored to be able to partner with Didi Wargo, the top income producing affiliate in TrafficWave.net for the past several years. If you've been with us any length of time, you know that I will send out a monthly report right after the first of each month to show who's in what rankings and all that fun stuff. And probably 99.9% of the time, Didi's in that top spot. And what's exciting to Didi and myself is a lot of team members from her team are in that same report. And that to me is a sign of good leadership, people getting things done. Following through on processes, and I've worked with Didi. She and I have spent a lot of time talking. Actually, had an opportunity quite a few months ago to meet face to face here in Texas, and that was a lot of fun. And I can tell you this: one of the things that she continually focused on in our conversation was her team. My team is good here. My team can use some help with this. My team likes it when we're able to, and I love that. That to me is a sign of good leadership. She's constantly thinking about you, her team members. So if you're on her team now, good call. Congratulations, smart move. If you're here as a guest because you're thinking about joining our team, let me tell you, you could be in much worse hands. She's a top income producer for a reason. A lot of people on this team are top income producers for a reason. It's a really simple system. And what I want to do, and this is what Didi and I have been talking about, is we want to put together this webinar and talk to you all about TrafficWave, how to use these tools in your business. I think a lot of times what happens is people, they see uh, a, an ad, they see an opportunity, they see a team getting good results, they think, I'm going to join that to make money. And of course, there's nothing at all wrong with wanting to make money. We're all in business to make money. But there's an important focus that I want to help you make. Maybe you'll want to make this shift. Maybe you're already there, and this will just give you a little better understanding of it. The big focus here with your using your tools at TrafficWave is about building your business. We love to refer people. We love to recruit people. We're going to talk about the income opportunity that's associated with TrafficWave.net. But I really, I'm going to say this over and over again. I've been doing it for years and I'll keep doing it. I really want you to understand and grasp the power of using these tools to make money. And so we're going to talk about how other businesses around the world are using these tools. Maybe you don't know some of the history yet, so I'll back up a little bit there. We actually started this company back in the year 2000. And this company was started as a way for people to generate leads, be able to follow up with those leads, know where they are in that follow up process, and drive more sales for their business. And that started with a focus really primarily on people involved in network marketing. And that's great. And probably 85% of our customer base is still network marketing based. But we've also got restaurants, and we've got attorneys, and we've got coaches and consultants. We've got book authors. We've got entertainers, all using this same system. And when I'm talking to affiliates, and we'll spend more time talking about the affiliate side of things here in a little bit, but when I'm talking to affiliates, if they're new or they've been around for a while, and they'll come to me and they'll say, Brian, I'm not getting results. I'm not making money. Well, the first thing I do is I log into this to the system. I look at their account. And the vast majority of the time, when they're not getting results, they're complaining about they're not making money. I look at the system and I see they're not using the tools. And so, my goal here is not to be mean. I don't want to make anybody feel bad, but I really want you to think about this. If you buy a great hammer, and you buy a great saw, and you buy a great screwdriver, and you put those things on a shelf, and you leave those tools on the shelf, you will build absolutely nothing. But if you buy that same great hammer, that great saw, that great screwdriver, those tools, that tool set, and you begin to learn them and you put them to good use, you can build something as simple as a birdhouse, a box to store things in, a desk, a home. In our case, a business. When you joined the TrafficWave, you bought tools. And our goal, Didi and I together, want to help you get the most out of these tools. And I was talking to another affiliate within the last 4 days or so. And we agreed our big focus is on helping our referrals, our team members, learn how to use these tools in their primary business. Why? If you're going to spend 60 cents a day with us here at TrafficWave.net, that's what this is going to cost. $17.95 a month. It's about 60 cents a day. And you're generating enough leads in your primary business, whatever your business is, that it's paying for that 60 cents a day with those sales. You're not going to quit. You're going to keep using the tools. You're going to keep using TrafficWave to generate more leads, to follow up with those prospects and drive more sales. And in the process, you're going to talk to other companies, other business people, other network marketers, other entertainers, other restaurant owners about how to use these tools to build their business. And when you do that, you bring in really good, solid customers, good, solid referrals, and your customer retention rate goes through the roof because you've got people actually using the tools the way they're designed. So that's what we're going to talk about here. I'm going to get off that little high horse and jump into this presentation. We're going to talk about how to waste less time and get more results with TrafficWave.net. The things that we focus on here, what these tools are great for, is you're able to build your lists. You're able to manage those lists. You're able to grow your business. So we're going to talk about what kind of businesses. Remember, we talked a little bit about what type of businesses. We're going to talk about some details now. So the first one, restaurants and hotels. Let me give you an example here. This is a noodle house restaurant, and on their website, you can join their e-club, and you put in your email address and your name and your zip code. They have you choose your location. They've got multiple locations. Put your birthday in there, okay? What are these guys going to do with that? What they're going to be able to do is, on your birthday, send you a coupon, a special offer, invite you in for a free cake maybe. When you're on that list, they're going to let you know about dinner specials that they have, and if restaurants want to do live entertainment, they can use this system to send out those notifications. We've got a little wine bar right down the road from where I'm at, and whenever they're doing live music, if they're doing a special event, want to support somebody in the community, they'll send out an email through their autoresponder and let them know about that. And they love it. It makes sense. For pennies a day, they can reach out to everybody they know. Entertainers is another really good example. Those of you who have been around for a while may know, especially if you see me on Facebook, I'm also a musician. And I play part-time on the weekends. I love doing music. One of the singers here in the Houston market is this singer, Sherry Laveau. She's fantastic. And if you go to sherrylaveau.com, you'll see a link here that says Join Sherry's List. I'm showing you this as an example of how she's using the TrafficWave autoresponder system. And what she gets is your first name, your last name, and your email address. And every Monday, when she's got her gig schedule, where she's going to be performing for that week, she'll send out a newsletter to all of her fans, her followers, to let them know this is where you can find Sherry this week. That's just smart. And quite often I'll get to play with her, play bass, and I'll be on the show with her. I've had people come up to us at the venue and they'll say, I'm so glad you sent that email. I was looking for live music and didn't know where to go. I got your email, found out you were here tonight, and we came to hear your band. That's smart. That's just good use of email marketing tools, and entertainers all over the world are doing the same thing. Business coaches and authors. Chances are you've heard of this guy we're going to look at here, Robert Kiyosaki. He's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and a series of books and videos that follow along that same line. What I want you to see here is on this front page of his website, over here on the right, this is what we call a capture form. What Robert and his team are doing is offering a free introduction to his coaching and his video. You put in your information there, you click Get Started, it's free. You're going to get his video, you're going to get the introduction, and you're going to be on Robert's list. Robert Kiyosaki uses email marketing, and that's a great example of how that can be done. So hopefully you're getting an idea here of how people are doing this. Network marketers. Let me show you this guy here. Ray Higdon. Again, if you've been in the industry for a while, you've probably heard of this name. What Ray does is he offers a way to get leads. Okay, put your name and your email address there. You get that free download. From Ray, you're going to get his tips on how to get leads. You're going to be in Ray's list. He's going to be able to follow up with you. He's going to be able to follow up with you. I really hope that's getting through to you. Didi is a great example of how she uses these tools. Most of you, probably all of you, found out about this webinar because she sent you an email using the TrafficWave autoresponder account that she has to her team. to say to you, I'm teaming up with Brian Rooney, the founder of TrafficWave. We want to show you how to make the most out of this. And she and I were talking last night, and we talk a lot with Facebook Messenger. And I said, I love this system. Type, 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 click, 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 cha-ching. That's how this works. And Didi is a great example of how to use these tools to reach out, generate more leads, build her sales, and get people involved with what we're doing here. Affiliate marketers, another really good example. E-zine publishers and bloggers, manufacturers. This is one. This is one of our clients out on the East Coast. As a musician, I'm very connected to what they do. My business partner is a drummer, and these guys build some really, really cool drum and percussion gear, digital gear. I'm not connected with them as far as sales or that kind of thing. I love music and I love what they're doing. What they do is they use our system to build their list, and they break that list down by country. So put your name and your email, what company or organization you're with, and what country you're located in. And what they'll do is different times they'll do seminars and conferences, demonstrations around the world. And when they're going to that country, they'll send out an email to the people in that country that says, hey, we're going to be here on this date, come out and see us. And that's, to me, that's just a great example of how to use these tools. Retailers. This is going to sound silly, but let's think about this. Have you heard of Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, Orbitz, Groupon, Sears? Of course you have. These companies all use email marketing. Every single one of them. I think I might be on a list for all of them, actually. I love to travel. I buy stuff, I take advantage of Groupons. I'm on those lists. Chances are you're on all of them, or at least most of them. And what I want you to get is, by using email marketing tools effectively, you're able to leverage your time, and you can level the playing field, or you can do some of the same things that multi-million dollar corporations are doing to build your customer base. So let's review here a little bit. What can email marketing do for your business? You're going to be able to build your prospect list. These are the people who fill out your form requesting your information. I know a lot of the people that I see on this list, you're using capture pages. Some of you guys are using the hosted capture page option in TrafficWave. We think that's great. Excuse me. Others of you, I know, like Didi uses another capture page system, and that's great. She just integrates her TrafficWave code with it. That's wonderful. When you promote those capture pages and the people fill out that form, they're saying to you, I want your information. I want to learn more. They're going on your list, and you can follow up with them. So if you have your own website or blog, you're going to simply add some capture form code to the blog. And if you don't have your own website or blog, you're going to use a hosted capture page option or a third-party capture page option like Didi and some of the other team members are doing. Either way works great. The thing you really, really want to focus on is knowing that your prospect list is a valuable business asset. A friend of mine in Las Vegas, can't tell you the company yet because there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, but he recently sold a business and was told by the buyers, we're buying your company and making you this good offer, as a big offer. We're making you the offer this big because your list is so strong. We want your list. So I want you to really think about that. Just like Didi and I were talking yesterday, she typed up an announcement and reminded everybody, hey, we're doing this webinar. She sends that out. You guys are here. You're all here. You're getting this information. If you're not watching with us live, you're watching a recording, but you all found out about it through email marketing, through Didi's list. And Didi and I want to encourage you to build your list. Build your list, build your list. It's a hugely profitable, valuable business asset. This company I was telling you about, where the guy sold his business, there were other companies in that same space, other businesses. But the quality and the value, the size of that list made that the right company for the investors to buy. The list. If you've been around me for any length of time, like Didi and some of the other leaders in the company, you've heard me say, or you've written, or you've read where I've written, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. It is. The fortune is absolutely in the follow-up. Okay. So what you'll also be able to do is increase repeat sales. So as you begin to convert these customers or these prospects into customers, you're able to stay in touch with them, like Didi staying in touch with you now, like Robert Kiyosaki stays in touch with his people, like Sherry Laveau stays in touch with her fan base, and you're able to send them updates when you've got a special offer. an upcoming event, important changes you might be going through. You can handle all of this and more, all by sending an email. You're going to be able to save time, save money, and increase your profits. You're going to be able to train and support your team. This is an area where I think Didi just knocks this out of the park. She is constantly sending updates. Her Team Atlantis update. Here's what's happening. Here's what's going on. Here's what's coming up. We've been through some challenges together. Didi's a part of the advertising company that I own. And with TrafficWave recently went through some challenges with payment processing and all that fun stuff. And I watched Didi get on her system and send an announcement to her team. Hey guys, here's what's going on. Here's what we're doing about it. Here's what you need to do. Okay, so I can really tell you she uses these tools very, very well for this. And so top producers are able to use email marketing autoresponders to train and support their teams. You can do like Didi, send out team updates, recognize and celebrate top producers. Okay, you're going to be able to invite folks to training events just like we're doing right now. You're going to be able to share important information with your team. And this is very important, especially for those of you who are involved with us through network marketing. You're going to be able to teach your team to duplicate your efforts. That's a conversation that's gone on for as long as the industry has been around. How do I teach my team to do what I'm doing? The first step is do what you wish your team was doing. Makes sense, right? And then the second thing is teach them to do what you're doing. And autoresponders like we have here at TrafficWave.net make that a lot easier to do. Didi gets this. I get this. I know some of you folks on this presentation get this. An effective, informed team is a profitable team. So if you're a guest and you're looking at this, you're going, well, this kind of makes sense, but I can do this with other companies. You can. Let me talk to you about why you should choose TrafficWave.net. Really simple. We've got a flat rate pricing plan of $17.95 a month. That's about 60 cents a day. Okay. So we take the I can't afford it, I don't have the budget for it, we take all that away. Any business, any real business can handle 60 cents a day for email marketing, and you're going to be able to manage unlimited campaigns. Each of those campaigns can manage unlimited subscribers. We've been doing this since the year 2000. In the world of the internet, that's about an eternity. Okay, we've been doing this almost 2 full decades. We love what we do. We've got an outstanding deliverability rating, and we're going to help you start with a free 30-day trial. Now, I may be speaking out of turn. This is what TrafficWave offers. And Dee is going to talk to you about what she's doing with her system and Team Atlantis and how they're doing things. I believe one of her focuses is on getting paid referrals. So I'm going to let her handle that part of things. But again, we're talking about how to waste less time and get more results with TrafficWave.net. So you can open your account today. Now, I'm not going to give you a link for that. Didi has a link for her team. Whoever on her team maybe invited you as a guest to get this information, they're going to have a link for you to get started with their team. So let me flip through some of this fun stuff here because I want Didi to talk about how her team works. She's got a way that she does things, and I want to let her share that with you. But I'm going to spend just a minute here before we get going. Talk to you about where we started, how to make money through our affiliate plan. Remember, my focus has always been, will always be. Anytime you're talking to me about how to use this system to make money, my first question to you is always going to be, talk to me about how you're using these tools in your business. I'm not real interested in having people just signed up so they can sign up and get other people to sign up so they can sign up to get other people to sign up. I love referrals. We love referrals, but we want our referrals to get the value of this system. So let's talk about how you get paid as an affiliate. Pardon me, it's very early in the morning for me on a Saturday. First of all, understand who are your potential customers. This is really important. Remember what we talked about before: restaurants, publishers, manufacturers, retailers, entertainers, network marketers, affiliate marketers. We all know people in these worlds. These are all potential customers. They're looking for a way to generate more leads, drive more sales, increase and improve their communication with those folks. We can help them do that with TrafficWave.net. And when you do that, you get paid 4 different ways. The first way is through our weekly fast track bonus. And the way this works, very simply, when somebody becomes an active member of TrafficWave.net, that means an active member means they're paying for their account. They're paying that $17.95. We, every Monday, take 100% of that sales volume and give that back to you in the form of a sales commission. And if you refer one new sale, that's one fast track bonus. If you refer 10 new sales, that's 10 fast track bonuses. If you refer 100 new sales, that's 100 fast track bonuses. They go out every single Monday. And we see people that generate hundreds and hundreds of dollars in weekly commissions. We see folks that generate no dollars in weekly commissions because they're not bringing new sales. Where you want to fall within that is completely up to you. The second phase is through monthly residual commissions. Remember, we said we started this company back in the year 2000. Okay, so that's almost 18 years ago now. We started in April of 2000. And we're getting close to rounding out 18 full years. There are people in TrafficWave who signed up with us in that first week, that first month, almost 18 years ago. And they've been customers with us ever since that time. They're paying that $17.95. And when they do that, the person that referred them is earning commissions, monthly residual commissions, some of them going back with our company 18 years. I really want you to let that sink in. They closed that deal 18 years ago. They're still getting paid on it today because it's a recurring monthly use of the system. And here's how that works. We use what's called a 3x10 matrix to track the sales in your organization. So you see here on the screen, you are at the top of your 3x10 matrix. We're talking about TrafficWave. We're talking about Team Atlantis and what Didi's doing. Didi is at the top of her 3x10 matrix, and she calls it Team Atlantis. That's great. You are all at the top of your 3x10 matrix here in TrafficWave.net. And the way it works is you can have 3 sales directly below you on your first level. Each of those can have 3 sales directly below them on their first level, and so on through 10 levels. And the way you get qualified to receive commissions, sales. Sales is what triggers commissions. So when people, and I daily, why am I not making any money? Well, you haven't made any sales. So that's not me trying to be mean. Commissions are the result of sales. So let's get you started. The first step, get one personally referred active sale. When you do that, you're qualified to receive commissions through the first 3 levels in the 3x10 matrix, like you see here. When you get 5 personally referred active sales, you're now qualified to receive commissions through the first 5 levels of the 3x10 matrix. And we refer to you in our system as a tidal wave. Okay? The tsunami. Didi is definitely a tsunami. Several people on her team are tsunami and tidal wave. The way you become a tsunami is get 10 personally referred active sales. You are now able to receive commissions through all 10 levels of the 3x10 matrix. This chart is showing you the numbers that are available to you at this level. I have no way of knowing how effective you're going to be. What I can tell you is do the stuff you see Didi doing. Okay? Learn to put these tools to good use. Learn to build your list for your primary business and build a list for TrafficWave, because there are businesses out there right now, entrepreneurs, solo operators, big companies, little companies, individuals looking for ways to generate more leads for their business and make more money. You can help them do that. And in the process, you get paid. So these commissions are cut every month on the 15th of each month. And then the third way that we get paid is the leadership bonus. And this is another one where Didi's a great example. And I don't know how much she wants to tell you about her income. That's totally up to her. But I can tell you this. I've seen this leadership bonus on occasion double her income. And here's how that works. When Didi just started going at it, she became the tsunami level distributor. She got her 10 personally referred active sales. And what she does is each month she brings in at least 1 new personally referred sale. I know she could do more, but because of the way her system works, I'm going to let her explain that to you. She passes those referrals along to people on her team, and so more people on her team are getting new actively referred sales. But in Didi's case, she gets that 1 personally referred active sale for the current month, and there's 1 personally referred active sale from the previous month that qualifies her for the leadership bonus. Didi at the tsunami level gets the 50% leadership bonus. And the way that works is our system goes through and looks at, here are the people that Didi referred to TrafficWave, and here are the commissions they're earning through our regular monthly commissions. And she's qualified for the 50% leadership bonus. So we'll take 50% of that amount and we'll add that to her check. That's true for all of you. I'm using Didi as the example of how she's doing it. This is not a hypothetical scenario. She's actually doing this, getting these results, and it has a great impact on her overall income each and every month. And you guys probably have seen when I send out the report, the update, hey, come celebrate our top income producers, and I'll send her a message on Facebook, and she gives me the thumbs up and the happy sign, and it's fun to watch. So we've covered 3 ways here so far. The weekly fast track bonus, bring in that new sale, 100% of those commissions, or 100% of that sales volume goes back to you as a fast track bonus. The second way, monthly residual commissions. When your customers, your referrals are paying that monthly subscription, you're getting a monthly commission because you're the one that introduced them to us. The third way, that leadership bonus. You can get a 25% bonus, a 50% bonus of the regular commissions earned by your personal referred affiliates. It's exciting, it's profitable, it's fun, it's simple. Simple stuff. The fourth way, guaranteed traffic commissions. You'll see in your affiliate website, we've got a guaranteed traffic plan where we can send visitors to a website for your customers, for you. And when you sell that system through your affiliate site, you get a 10% straight commission on every one of those sales. And we just add that to your regular commissions each month as those go out. So folks, that's 4 ways that you can earn money while using powerful tools to generate leads, follow up, drive sales in your business. I love it. Like I said, I've been doing this for 18 years. And there are times when I get up in the morning and I go, wow, I get to do this for a living. I'm excited about it. I talked to you about when I play music. I play music most every weekend. And I love that while I'm on stage or I'm in the studio and I'm playing and doing something I really enjoy doing, my email marketing is working for me. My autoresponder is out there. My capture pages are being promoted because I'm running advertising. And people are going to those pages and they're saying, I want to learn more about this. They're filling out my form. They're getting my information. They're making a decision to do business with me. They're buying from me. I love that. Didi's doing the same thing. A lot of the people I see on the screen here as we're looking at the attendees in the webinar, you're doing the same thing. So you know what I'm talking about. Again, I want to tell you, if you're a guest, get back to Didi or whoever it was on her team that invited you to get this information. Let them know you're ready to get started. They've got a link they will send you to help you get registered for their team and get started with what she's doing with us here at TrafficWave.net. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass the presentation over to Didi. And Didi, let me start here. Can you hear me okay? And can we hear you? I'm not hearing her yet. Okay. Make sure I've got all my little things here. I've got you unmuted there, Didi. Are you talking to me? I'm not hearing her yet. Let's see. She says the weather got really bad there. She says, I've got a Facebook message from Didi. She says, I'm losing you. The weather got really bad here. I'm so sorry to hear that because I know she was excited to be able to talk to you as part of her team and talk to you about what's going on there and how they're doing things. Maybe she'll be able to get back on here with us. If she does, Didi, if you can hear me and you're able to get back on here, feel free to jump in.
Oh, really, it was me, but I had a mentor that helped me. I actually began with a team called Ocean Swell. His name was Rusty, and he is benefiting big time from what Team Atlantis has been able to accomplish. So I'm very happy for Rusty. He's kind of backed out of the mainstream, but he is still earning top dollars simply because I am in his downline. And that can happen to you. That can happen to you. You can get a heavy hitter in your downline as a direct referral. You never know when that's going to happen, and that is going to soar your income. Okay, now let me talk about our rotators. We have 2 rotators. The first and all numbers coming in are placed according to their join dates, and that just keeps everything fair. That first come, first serve, basically. And as you need, the requirement for our team, and there's just one, is to get 750 hits to the team pages, which I supply you with. It's simple, it's easy to do, it can be done in less than 30 minutes a day. If you are new to online marketing and Team Atlantis, we can show you good sites, we can help you and provide training for that. When a member gets to the hot seat, our top five, I consider our top five, like closest to receiving their referrals, they are considered in the hot seat. When you get to the hot seat, your first rotator is going to provide you with 3 paid referrals. Okay? Now keep in mind that $17.95 fast track bonus for each of those. Once you have those, you now get placed into our second rotator, again, according to your join date. And you advance until you get your second 3. We give a total of 6 through the rotators. Now, this is where it gets really exciting. Your direct referrals, when they reach the hot seat of the first rotator, you will receive another paid TrafficWave referral. Now, there's a couple things here. You have to be promoting the team, and your referral has to be promoting the team. I hate it, but I will skip members who are not promoting the team, only to keep things fair. It's just not fair if team members don't promote the team and receive referrals, so that's not going to happen. But like I said, it's super simple. Anybody can do this. If you like us, then again, I can train you. Your sponsor can train you. We're all here to help. We are a team. The team is going to provide you beyond promoting our team pages. I also encourage members to promote for themselves. That's right. I will provide personal pages to you. I will give you codes where you can import and create your own campaign and copy the letters that I have. And you can use those for building your list. As Brian mentioned, the money is in the list. This is huge. Your list is valuable. Now, you can create your own pages to do this. You can use my pages to do this. And again, if you want to create your own, I am more than happy to give you recommendations on third-party advertising sites if you don't want to use the free one that's available to you through TrafficWave. Now, I guess I shouldn't say free. It's not free. You do pay the $17.95 a month, but it does include your capture page. Also, I want to say that whenever you get stuck, there's going to be one-on-one support. You can contact your sponsor. You can contact me. If ever I don't have an answer, I will contact Brian. You will always get an answer one way or the other. And we'd love to have you on board. And again, I thank you for showing up today and listening. I'm kind of nervous. I hope I don't, sound bad, but I'm doing my best. And get it with whoever brought you in today. If somebody referred you to this webinar this morning, please get with them. They will be able to send you their personal TrafficWave affiliate link. And be sure to copy me once you join. Copy me, sponsor, make sure I know they've joined. And I will get to work getting you set up and getting you rocking with Team Atlantis and TrafficWave. And I hope y'all are hearing this because my weather's really bad. That said, I'm going to turn it back over to Brian. And of course, if you have any questions and I can hear you, I will answer. Brian?
Awesome. I know. Okay, folks, that was Didi. Thank you very much. The audio was a little bit garbled, and I heard from a few folks who were having trouble really hearing the clarity of what you were saying. I was able to get the basic idea of it. So, guys, I do know this. Didi's website, her Team Atlantis system, she explains everything that she just talked about on the video, and I'm hoping we can do this again, and maybe we'll help her get a little clearer audio for us there. But the basic idea is she wants to help you succeed. And like I said at the beginning, we've spent a little bit of time together, very little time together, face to face. Really enjoyed it. We had Mexican food and we laughed and talked about business. And I was moved and impressed by how much she would talk to me about individual members of her team. And I know when she was able to get through here in this, when she first got through to us on this presentation, I heard her talking about Rusty Shelton. And Rusty been with her for a long time. I don't know if he's being that active personally on what he's doing, but he started off being pretty active with things, still making a really good income based on the work he did then. And that's one of the things I love about good network marketing, good solid residual income with a good system. And he put some things together and got some great results. I know people, think about this. Somewhere in TrafficWave is the person that referred Didi Wargo. It wasn't me. I didn't refer Didi. I wish I had. And you probably wish you had too. The point is there's Didi's out there. There are people out there like her, like you, that are motivated, that are driven, and let's get them introduced to and plugged into a system that can help them get great results in their business. Work with the system that Didi has for you guys and how you do your recruiting. I stay out of that stuff. We got multiple team builds in TrafficWave. I want every one of you guys doing really, really well for very obvious reasons. And again, want to reiterate, you see Didi at the top of the list. I don't think I've seen her drop below number 2 in years. And like I say, 99.9% of the time she's in that number 1 spot. And I think one of the reasons is because of the way she thinks about the team. She's got some pretty simple systems. And if you follow through with what she's doing, follow her example, follow her instructions, you're going to see results in your business as well. So I think we're really pretty much ready to close this thing down unless you've got a question for us. You'll see on your webinar control panel there's a little button where you can type in a question. And I invite you to ask that question if you have it. And if it's a question about TrafficWave, I'll get you the answer here. If it's a question about Team Atlantis and what Didi's doing with her system, we'll pass it over to her. Maybe, if her audio doesn't get straightened out, she can tell me on Facebook and I'll something. We'll get it worked out. So if you have that question, go ahead and type that in. And if you don't, it's okay. I want to thank you again for coming out. And those of you who are attending with us here on the live presentation, I want to congratulate you. It's Saturday morning. You made a decision to take advantage of somebody being willing to show you how to make some more money. And I think that's awesome. And, I kudos. I love watching people in action. Those who know me personally, we talk with friends and stuff. One of the things that drives me just bonkers is listening to people make excuses while not taking action. You want to drive me nuts. You want to get me to stop talking to you. Whine to me about how you're not seeing results and don't show me any work you're doing. That I'm done. Didi works. Didi and I talk a lot. And somebody asked me here a while back, it's like, why do you spend so much time talking to her? Because she's my number 1 income producer. If Didi was somebody that I didn't ever hear from, didn't see her doing the work, getting the results, we'd probably never talk. She wouldn't want to talk to me because I'd be talking about how to use the tools, and she's using the tools. So it just kind of makes sense. My point to all that being, if you're here as a guest, get plugged into the system. Get plugged into TrafficWave.net. Learn from Didi. See what she's doing with her recruiting and her rotation, her hot seat, all those things she's doing. And let's make this thing work for you in your business. It's exciting stuff here. I'm getting a message here. Didi is asking, did anybody hear her? We heard you, Didi. It was a little garbled here. I was able to make out the majority of what you were saying. And I think probably it was that way for everybody. So we may do this again. But I think you did a great job. Your presentation was outstanding. And I know that your team is excited to be able to hear from you. And you and I working together on this thing to help them be successful. And I'm not seeing any questions on the board here, so that's okay. That's fine. I guess that means we helped you get your questions answered, gave you the information you needed. Again, if you're a guest, I'm going to say this again. If you're a guest, don't come back to me and ask me how to get started. Get back with Didi. Get back with the person that invited you to view this information. They're going to have a link for you to get started with their team and help you get things going in your business. I want to thank you for taking the time to be with us today. Have a great weekend. You folks that are already with us in TrafficWave, keep following the example, keep using the system, keep getting those results. And for those of you who are looking at getting started with us, I encourage you to get moving quickly. And again, welcome to TrafficWave.net.